Well, for many, it's the American dream to build your own home. But that dream can be a challenge right now, given the supply chain issues and inflation. So this morning, we've invited Brandon Jackson, the president of the Oklahoma Home Builders Association, to join us with some answers. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see you right here in Tulsa. You've been a builder for a very long time.
Yes, since 1988.
Tell us about how you got into this industry.
You know, I graduated from Booker T. Washington High School, and I was on my way to Oklahoma State University. And so the summer I was kind of just taking my time and loitering around the home, and Mom said, you need to get a job. So Susan Savage had a Mirror Summers Jobs program. And I went and I got hired by a man named Rick Martin with Renovations Incorporated. And he happened to be the president of the Tulsa Home Builders Association. So at the end of my summer, he thanked me for being there, and he said that the Home Builders Association had a scholarship for people going to OSU in construction management. And I said, I know someone doing that. He said, I know you do. And so the Tulsa Home Builders Association provided me an avenue to continue my education at OSU and to become a builder. So
that was many years ago. Fast forward to where we are today. What have you seen over the years in terms of the industry?
Well, the industry's changed a lot. You know, when I went to high school, everything was go to high school, go to college. And workforce initiatives were not really in play. Everyone wanted to be an accountant or a doctor or a lawyer. And so we've missed what I call the missing middle of the workforce, the heartbeat, the skilled tradesman. And so now, you know, we're lacking that skilled tradesman in the industry.
Mm-hmm. And that obviously is one part of the bigger problem. We have inflation, we have supply chain issues, you have lack of, the workforce is not readily available. I think the perfect storm is the best way to describe it?
It's the perfect storm. It's either the best of times and the worst of times.
And why do you say that?
Well, we have all of the customers that we can handle, but we don't have any of the materials or the suppliers or the labor to meet the capacity. Mm-hmm. And so now, we're always looking for workforce development issues. In Tulsa, we have some key initiatives at Union and Hale High Schools trying to introduce the youth into the trades. Mm-hmm. in order to keep this moving.
So we've evolved, we've gotten out of the pandemic, and there were some lessons learned through I mean, obviously people realized we want to stay in our homes. That's where we spend all of our time for almost 2 years. How did that translate for your business?
Well, it skyrocketed. You know, people were at home, they needed office space, they needed to expand. They really started living at home again versus being out. Mm-hmm. And so that introduced new home renovation products, and people wanted new homes. So people started looking for new places to be, and so the demand for homes went up tremendously.
Mm-hmm. So now we are in this situation, what is your advice or recommendations to people that maybe, you know, they're thinking about building a home and they just are uncertain?
Well, it will never be cheaper than it is today. Even though lumber prices have gone down, inflation has taken everything else a little higher. Mm-hmm. So there's no sense in waiting on the sidelines. We need to get in, get engaged, meet a builder and a designer, and pick your home site and start the process.
We were talking before the break, there are a lot of people that can build your home, but there are special people, like through your organization, that have a membership that kind of have been vetted. How helpful is that for people that are looking for a builder?
So it's your home, our profession. And if your builder is not a member of the Home Builders Association, you need to ask why not. Mm-hmm. You know, we are the #1 advocate for home builders and the industry itself. You know, we want to make sure that our builders are insured and have a reputation and a code of ethics that can help you get through the process without any of the headaches that you typically find with your toolbox builder.
Yeah. I want to ask you, we've got about a minute left. As you look into a crystal ball, what do you see for in the coming years, I guess, when it comes to home building?
In the coming years, you know, with inflation rising and market rates rising, you're going to see a little slowdown. But I think with the state bringing in new businesses and create new opportunities and people moving into the state, the home building industry will stable out and still be on the rise.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. And I know you've got national meetings, regional meetings coming up in the next few months.
Yes.
So I'm anxious to maybe have you back on towards the end of the year. We can kind of reevaluate where we are and what 2023 looks like.
That sounds great.
All right. Appreciate it. Brandon Jackson with the Oklahoma Home Builders Association.